Hello, my name is Ben Turansky, and I'm from Clear Vibrations here in Quakertown, Pennsylvania. I've been I'm the owner of the store, and I've been the head sales guy the entire time. So it's been 13 years now since 2012, and been growing every year. So I got into the industry. I just loved car stereo growing up. I was in machinery prior to this, and once I finally took the plunge to jump out and dive into 12 volt, never looked back. So it's been a whole roller coaster ride for the last 12 years, and everyone that's been in the industry knows what that is. You know, it's been a up and down, and a lot of things have changed in the last 10 years here. So I think our biggest challenge of the last year was for the fourth quarter of 2024, getting through the election, Christmas. It was a non-event. Like it was ridiculous. It was like pulling teeth trying to get people to spend money in here. We're in the Northeast, like lower Northeast. We're in Pennsylvania, but people just were not spending money on anything. So gas was $7 a gallon. Eggs were $7 a dozen. It was just ridiculous. It was scaring everybody. They didn't know what to do. So the last thing they were thinking about was adding a remote start for Christmas for their wife. They weren't spending that $500. They were hanging on to it. They didn't know what was going to happen. So it was a difficult Christmas season, and but we're through that. People are back in a horse of spending some money again. It's a little different again, but we are seeing a trend where we're back on pace for this year. Things my coworkers would say about me. Well, I'm the owner, so it's a little different for me. But they see me in there talking with a customer for a while, and it's a kind of a guess. And hey, what are we gonna be doing with that car? When they see the car outside. So that's a couple things that influences them is like they get to do like whatever I can imagine. I'm trying to get into that car, and give them a new project to play with. So we right now we have our largest job, single car job right now. It's in the shop, and we're doing some pretty high end stuff in it from ground zero. So it's real exciting. Everyone's real excited about the job we're doing, and we're going to be playing it pretty soon here. So it just it's kind of like as a sales guy, you get to help them spend their money, and you get to show them what's out there. So you have to make sure you're doing that. Someone walks in and says, I need a pencil and a pen, and you hand them a pencil and a pen, you are a clerk. You are not a sales guy. You've got to show them what's out there. You can't be scared to sell. And you have to have stuff to sell to show them in store or in cars. You got to figure that out if you don't have something. So we have a demo. We have a truck. We're building a new car for ourselves, and we have a whole bunch of displays here at our shop for customers to listen to stuff, so they can have at least an idea of what they're going to be getting when they come back and pick their car up. And it even sounds better than the displays do when they get it back. My sales technique is very low pressure. We have an area to sit down in. They come in, they sit down. We go out and look at their car typically first, get them in our system, and then we can sit down. We use Shop Monkey. We've been using it since 2019, so we've had it for a long time. And we can build them quotes. We can go back and forth with different things that they want. I'm always offering what's next after once we while we're building their job for them. They might have a number in their head for like the radio, but they definitely want a dash cam. They once you bring that up, that's like, oh yeah, that's something else that I wanted to do. So that's a whole separate part of the job. So bringing those type of things up, and radar and everything else, helps expand your tickets. And that's where having the area to sit down and be calm and it's a little bit away from everything, it does work. And lets them relax. When you show that it's non-pressure and they're not feeling like it, don't just talk business the entire time. Jump off. Find something in common to talk about. Make them relax and enjoy being in your store. So that's what people do remember about me, that I'm, hey, that guy spent a lot of time with me and talked to me and showed me everything I could possibly do in my car. And that's what brings them back and brings their friend back. And they're willing to drive farther and farther now. We have people driving 2+ hours to our shop just to get here, and based off our reviews or word of mouth, to have us work on their vehicles. So it makes you feel good, because they're coming back again and again. So you can trick somebody once, but when they come back 3, 4, 5 times for different cars, it's they're coming back for. Things that influence my performance is probably, I'm always trying to, the next step up for my customer, do stuff that, so my guys can do, the custom work. It's fun for them. They love doing it. So I'm always trying to push for that, so that they can keep doing it, and we keep trying to get better and better and better on the product that we deliver in our cars when we do the do any custom work. For sure, it's a lot of fun for my guys. They love doing it. We have the lasers to do it. We have the tools here, so implementing that is what influences us to work hard in the showroom to sell the job, so we can do the fun parts, fun part of the installs. So reasons to be in the top 20 and be a top salesman. I love going to the classes. Everything I have said and learned over the last 10 years of regurgitation from guys like Jason Cook, Granite, Elias, Dan Bowman, Kimberly, and it's helped me in my store, and I'm sure it's helped many others. I'm more than willing to jump in front of a classroom and help them. I could really help with troubleshooting, stuff like that. It's one of my fortes. I've really been the troubleshooting guy. And even dealerships send stuff here because they can't figure it out. And, we are always willing to learn and give back when we can. So it's always fun to talk to someone new that's getting started up and give them some pointers. And, if they have some questions about displays or how to build them, or, we're always there to jump in and help. So near and far, we don't care if they're even right next door to us. We'll work with them. So just want to thank everybody at the MEA for the opportunity, and it's going to be a fun 2026. Have a good one, guys. Thank you.